Hi, this is Rod of Rod's Views. Another episode where you can get direct, uncontaminated, insightful, and thoughtful views or commentary around current affairs, especially as it afflicts our country. I've now thought about the two speeches delivered by President Ramaphosa on Sunday night at the IEC when they announced the results of the elections, and last night when he spoke to the nation after the NEC lengthy meeting around what next. I must say it was quite impressive. But the key is whether he would give effect to those lofty ideals that were pronounced in those speeches that were very presidential. Sometimes he gets it to get very presidential, but he is known to dilly-dally and not to really give effect to what he undertakes, or he takes long. I still believe that South Africa needs a GNU, Government of National Unity is the best way to go for South Africa. But I think maybe we must have thresholds so that the parties doesn't become unwieldy in terms of who's part of that. We mustn't leave it to the parties. Those who don't want to be part of it must say they're not interested. And then they must live with the consequences, and South Africans will judge them going forward. The other point that I want to make about the GNU, and it's a fact, the GNU war in 1994 was in terms of the interim constitution of 1993. And it was said that a party that had at least 20% of the vote, or 80 seats, could appoint or nominate an executive deputy president. And that's what the NP did. And then the clerk gave notice that after the conclusion of the 96, the final constitution in 1996, they would depart from the GNU. So this gave the ANC, there was a smooth transition, and the IFP decided to stay voluntarily in the GNU. I know the conditions are slightly different, but there's no reason why one can't come to a similar kind of arrangement. They must just think outside of the box. Then I want to talk a bit about a note that was floating around, purportedly written by Helen Zille to a negotiating team. It ultimately came out that it is a fake note. But it gives one a sense of what's going on in people's heads. So the appeal would still be that they look at the interest of South Africa and not the interest of their political parties. Because that note indicated that Zille was trying to micromanage a team and guide them, etc. And that would have been a grenade that if it was true. Irrespective of whether this is now fake news or not, I foresee that discussions to be tougher, because it appears, whether it's true or not, that the one party's agenda would be to extract maximum benefit for the party and not so much what is in the interest of South Africa, in spite of what their leaders are saying publicly. So we'll have to see when they actually come up to the negotiating table. So we continue to wish them well, we continue to wish them wisdom, and we continue to want to encourage them to put the interests of South Africa first and not that of their political parties. So yeah, subscribe to the Rod's Views YouTube channel, and please share with your friends.